Pretty Princess 100, and welcome to a new video of me doing a top 5 movie scenes that made me tear up very bad. And do expect probably some tears, because I probably am going to cry still, because some of these scenes still make me cry a little bit, especially one that is probably. But if you guys are wondering what could be my number 1 top spot, just let me know, because a lot of them has changed. Like back a few years ago, I watched The Lion King. I watched The Lion King so many times, and Mufasa's death was the one that really got to me all the time. But we'll see what's going on. So starting off with the first one, let me get that ready for you guys, and I'll show you guys in a minute. So the first one on our list is Bambi's mother. Shh. Guys. So guys, Bambi's mother would be the worst technically, but it is on my number 5 spot because I barely get cry. Like, I did throw a tear in there a couple times, but it wasn't like, the thing of it. It was like the thing that really hurt so much. Like, losing a parent is one of the hardest things you could do, and it's just very, very hard. The next thing I'm going to show you guys is from Up, and I'm pretty sure you guys know the beginning part of it. So I'm skipping like through the part of the sad scene, and that way we don't have to see the whole entire thing of their whole relationship with Ellie and Carl. So number 4 spot would be Ellie's death. So here we go. You need to sit still. You're on my bed and I don't want you to fall, so sit still. As you guys can see, it didn't really make me tear up because I've seen it so many times, but it was still sad to the touching part of it. So on to our number 3 spot now. Some of you are probably going to be like, wow, she did say that this really made her tear up. Why isn't her number 1? It's because that I've seen 2 movies that really made me tear up with my husband. So this one still makes me cry a little bit, but it just, you know, hurts very, very bad. So it hurts still really, really bad. So number 3 spot goes to Mufasa's death.
Artie's Live, Sunday at 8 on Disney Channel. This is the General Audience program.
It goes to Mufasa's death. We're just watching this part because this is the one that makes me hurt. Like cry. Like right now I'm getting ready to cry. So yes, for a very long time in my number 1 spot of deaths that made me cry, Mufasa was the worst ever that made me tear up so much. And as you guys can see, I didn't cry. This was the first because I have seen Lion King so many times. That's why I mentioned that it really hurts very much. But on to our next one. It got to me because my favorite superhero of all time is Spider-Man. So this one really hurt me so bad because I literally was in tears, and to this day still when I watch the scene it hurts because Spider-Man is one of my favorite superheroes of all time. So here is Spider-Man stuff from Avengers Infinity War.
I don't feel so good. You're alright. I don't know what's happening. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Sir, please. Please, I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Like, I saw that with my husband, and I didn't tell my husband that Spider-Man was my favorite because I was sitting right there next to him, and I started tearing up really, really bad. And he goes, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, Spider-Man's my favorite superhero of all time, and I got to watch him die." So it was really hard. It was horrible, and just the thing to it, it was it was just really tough for me because it was just Spider-Man's my favorite. You need to stop. But that was my number 2, and my number 1 is, I'm not going to really say it because you guys are probably going to be really surprised on it, because I went to go see this in theaters with my husband and my brother, and I didn't expect this to be my number 1 because I literally had 10 tissues with me. Over the Spider-Man one, I had maybe 3 or 4 because of even how bad I was tearing up on Spider-Man. This one right here, I had the most tissues used of crying because it was one of the saddest ones I ever had to deal with. So I'm just going to surprise you guys, and maybe you guys figure it out. So here is my number 1 top spot.
Stark? Hey! Mrs. Stark? Can you hear me? It's Peter. Number 1. Mrs. Stark. Number 1, Mrs. Stark. Number 1, you did it, sir. You did it. I'm sorry. Tony. Friday. Night functions, Tony, look at me. We're gonna be okay. You can rest now.
Mama. So, there you guys have it. Take a look. I literally have tears non-stop on that last one. I went to go see Avengers Endgame in theaters with my husband and my brother, and everybody told me, if you go see that, make sure you have tissues. I did, and I had 10 of them used after that part there. It was so sad, but I was in tears really, really bad. My husband even looked at me and just hugged me to make sure it was okay. My brother was right there. He had 2 tissues with him, and it's hard. It's very unusual because Spider-Man's one of my favorite superheroes of all time, and I never expected Iron Man's death to be the one that would make me use so many tissues and burst into tears so much. It was really, really tough because it hurt so much. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of my top 5 movie scene deaths of all time that made me cry so bad. So if you guys enjoyed this video, press the like button. And if you guys also enjoyed watching me tear up a little bit and cried with me on some of these, comment down below and let me know if you teared up during this too. And make sure you subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Goodbye.